Hey guys, here are the products that I finished recently. Cinnamon roll, 2-wick tumbler from Yankee, and I actually put my leftover tarts in here. That's what all of this is, because these make really great tart storage for when you're finished with them. And I really like this scent. The first time I tried it in a tart, they had released them during the summer, and I melted it, and it was really heavy, and I thought I wouldn't be able to stand it. And I also thought it smelled a lot like cinnamon and sugar, but I kept smelling it, kept trying it, and it really started to grow on me. So, again, labels, I'm like the worst person when it comes to falling for this kind of stuff, because if it's pretty, I want it. So I picked it up, and this was just an awesome candle. It burned perfectly. Let's see, get that stuff out. This candle burned perfectly all the way down. There was no mess, no fuss. It was very strong. In fact, sometimes too strong. By the time I was finishing it up, I actually started burning it with some like vanilla scents just to kind of tone it down, and that ended up being really delicious. This thing was just full of oils, and in fact, I might end up putting it on my warmer because there's still quite a bit of wax and oil in there that I want to use. So I know this one has been discontinued, but you might be able to still find it hanging out in your local store. So if you can find this and you like heavy cinnamon scents. Oh, and I also meant to say the way this actually does differ from cinnamon and sugar is that you definitely get more of an icing note to it than with cinnamon and sugar. So this is that with like that kind of powdered sugar icing that you would add to the top. So it's more of a, well, I don't want to say more of a bakery scent, because this isn't what I would really consider to be a bakery scent, but it's just not as it's more food than spice, whereas cinnamon and sugar is more spice. So yeah, so I love this one. I'm really sad that it didn't stick around, but I do have another. I have one in a jar, so which I'm kind of tempted to keep because it's just really pretty. I finished a regular sized tumbler of spring water, and this still has some wax left, and there's a little bit of oil. You can't see it, but there's oil in there. And people complained about this line, saying they couldn't smell it, or it didn't smell well, smell good. I really like this scent a lot. This is like a nice fresh scent, and it's actually, this was really strong. So I think, yeah, I talked about this when I got the large jar at the semi-annual. But just to recap, it kind of reminds me of like the coconut drinks, like a green coconut water. That's what it reminds me of a little bit. And there's maybe a little bit of a masculine scent in there, like not really cologne, but like body wash, like the kind of Irish Spring body wash that, you know, is for men. So yeah, this is really nice. I really like this scent. And I also used lotus water. This one is really pretty, but I couldn't smell this at all. I had this in different rooms. I had this in my bathroom, my bedroom. I couldn't smell it anywhere. So cold, when you sniff the jar, it's really nice. It's a nice clean floral. But yeah, I didn't get any scent from this. I finished Candy Hearts, and I love this scent so much. This is one of my first of my favorite swirls, and it's just black cherry and vanilla cupcake. The 2 scents I really don't find are that great on their own, but together they make something really, really nice. So, and I don't know if this, I don't remember, I don't think this came back this year. I know it came back a couple years in a row, but I don't think it came back this year. But you can get the tarts in this and the oils, so definitely mix those if you think you might enjoy this scent. And I finished a medium jar of pomegranate fruit. I normally don't like the medium jars, but this was all my store had. I actually bought this a couple years ago, and it took me a long time to finish. I had purchased a tart in this to try it out when it was in the full lineup, or the regular lineup, and I melted it. I really, really liked it. And when I saw the at one of the sales a couple years ago, they had these left over, I picked one up, and it's definitely, it's fruit, but it's not like a bright fruit. It's like a spicy, exotic fruit scent. So it's just really nice, and it actually smelled better as a tart than it did burning, with the wick burning. So I ended up, and it was not burning well, so I ended up taking the wax out, and I put it in my tart warmer, and I still have a little bit left that I'm going to finish off pretty soon, but I want to get rid of this jar. So you probably, I don't know if you'll be able to find this around, but if you do, and you like fruit scents, pick this up. This is really nice. It's kind of along the lines of like pomegranate cider, but not so much a fall scent as pomegranate cider is. And let's see, I used a couple wallflowers, honeysuckle, which I think people raved about this scent, and it smelled nice at first, but as it got down to the bottom, it started to smell really nasty. I ended up just throwing it away with probably about 2/3 of it left, because it smelled like it was burnt, and I didn't like this too much. I like Yankee Sweet Honeysuckle scent. It's pretty nice, although it's not something that I want to have around all the time. I have to go like long periods before I feel like smelling it again. So, but this one, it's kind of similar, but I just wasn't happy with this. So I'm glad I only got the wallflower in one of them. And I finished Tiki Beach. This was a nice surprise. I like this scent a lot, and I think it did really well, and they were expecting it to do well this year. It's like a, coconut scent, but there's a little bit more to it, like a muskiness or a, I don't know, something that makes it just exotic, like maybe some, like a rum, spicy rum, not spicy, it's not spicy. I don't know, you just have to try this one. It's original, and I really like that about it. So I did pick up a second one during the sale, which I actually forgot to show, but anyway, so yeah, this hopefully will be sticking around. And my tarts. I used praline pound cake from Kim's Tarts. God, I don't even remember this. I don't remember anything about it. I guess it was okay. Smelling it now, it kind of has that popcorn smell that you get. It's a lot of nutty scents. I just don't remember this. I think it was a pretty light scent. Pink sugar cookie, also from Kim's. I don't really remember this one either. Oh, you know, I had this one on at work, and it was pretty light. I kind of sometimes got more like the cookie scent, and then other times just some unidentifiable sugary scent. It was okay. I probably wouldn't get this one again. Coconut cream pie. This one was alright. It reminds me a lot of like the coconut vanilla from Bath and Body Works. Yeah, it's okay. Creme Brulee. This one was good. It smells more like a fall, like an autumn scent. With some autumn spices. I don't know. But it's good. I would recommend that one. Oh god. Okay. And then the Bathing Gardens tea cake. This was so good. This is so good. It smells just like, when it melted, it smells just like it smells here. Which is like that nice like tea with a little bit of lemon, and then you get some of that kind of cake, that spongy cake scent to it. Oh, I can't wait to place another order from this company. And this is Cheshire Our Cat, which is good. It's strawberry top with the lemon pound cake bottom. And when I melted this, I got mostly like a lemon pound cake, which was, it was very, very good. So I highly recommend this one. And you know what? I think, going back to this pound cake thing, I think this is the one, I think I put this in the kitchen and it smelled kind of gross. I want to say maybe this is one that smelled like feet. I thought it smelled kind of like feet when I melted it. So I put like something else on. I'm pretty sure this was it, but that was that. But yeah, I don't recommend it. And then I've reviewed these before. I used a Philly butter cake from the Spotted Hog Candle Company. This is nice, rich, decadent, buttery cake scent. Waffle Cone, an amazing scent. Probably my favorite from this company that I've tried so far. It's also buttery, but in a different way. It's more like a wafer, I don't know, like a waffle cone. And then Granny's Pie Crust, which the first time I melted this, it was not memorable for me, and the second time I melted it, it wasn't memorable either. So it's just kind of generic. Bakery, I smell spice in this, so it's not a completely just like doughy scent. I don't know. Maybe by the time I get through this, I'll be able to figure this one out. So, but anyway, okay, well that's, oh no, one more. Indian Summer from Kim's Tarts. I'm sorry, but this was disgusting, and it smelled like, you know how when you put like a bunch of tarts in one place, a bunch of different scents, and they all kind of blend together, they get kind of old, and they start picking up each other's scents, and then you melt it, and it smells like really strange. It's kind of perfumey, but it's not really an identifiable scent. This is what that smelled like a bunch of old tarts that have been stashed together. Not good. So, I'm sorry, Kim, like your tarts are good in general, but this is, get rid of this one. I'm sorry. Alright, well thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all later.